Well done to watch, mate, so I'm gonna have to write down the...
Yo guys, this is Ash here from NTV Studios, and I am bringing you another little miniature stream inside of the city, and it's going good. It's going really good. It's going very well. The city at the moment, I'm very impressed with it, and to be honest, like when I was thinking back a couple of months ago, like obviously I knew I was going to be going away on holiday, but when I was looking back a couple of months ago, I was actually worried that the map wasn't going to get that big for me in time to go away, but the map's actually got like really good, and I feel happy to sort of take a break for a week. I feel like it's big enough, and we've been putting in so much effort, and it's not only giving me a break, but it's giving people what help out in this world a week's break from all the sort of hard work that you sort of, I guess you could say, see them doing each day to help my map grow and help my map get a lot bigger. So I've got a lot of stuff going down. I've got some big ideas for Candy Block. I've kind of took over Candy Block. KD still owns it, but I've kind of I'm putting a lot of work into new Candy Block commercials and new Candy Block snacks, basically. Now, obviously, you can't eat actual Candy Block snacks. They're not a real thing. But instead of just having billboards around the world, making more billboards and making these adverts makes Candy Block seem more realistic. And it also makes it feel like the city's moving forward, like the city is actually progressing and it's actually living like a real city. And we've got loads of plans for Candy Block. I did a video yesterday which basically states 2 new Candy Block snacks which have actually come out. So to tell you the story behind Candy Block, there is about 4 Candy Block snacks at the moment in terms of what we've done commercial wise. So you've got the original advert, which is just original Candy Block snack, just an original Candy Block snack bar, just like a plain chocolate bar, which is this one you see over here. This is basically the original Candy Block snack bar there, which you see, and it basically meant to be like a plain chocolate. And then you've got the Candy Block ice cream, which is basically where Candy Block do ice cream for the summer season. So basically, because it's the summertime at the moment, they've sort of released an ice cream flavour which has Candy Block with it. And basically Candy Block have released these ice cream trucks to go around neighbourhoods and basically sell ice cream, go to local parks and things like that, which the ice cream truck is in the Candy Block factory. But I'm probably going to build some around the housing areas to make it look like there is an ice cream van doing deliveries there. There's also a little chocolate stand here which goes to like shows and things, so you can get like different Candy Block flavours. But then this here is the ice cream truck, which you actually see on the advert. So it goes like, are you ready for the summer season? Are you ready for the warm weather? Well, you can enjoy it with a Candy Block ice cream or something like that. And then we have the Candy Block cereal bites, which basically stands on the back of the hotel, the Candy Block Hotel. It's like a big billboard for Candy Block cereal bites, and it's basically it's basically like Candy Block cereal loops. So they basically look like that, and they basically just basically meant to represent a little Candy Block cereal bites. And then if you put the milk in with the cereal, it turns it into a chocolate Candy Block flavoured milk. And Candy Block's definitely going to be doing some more stuff. Like, the more I talk about Candy Block, I get these new ideas. And then the newest one, you've got the you've got the candy block surprise, which is basically, if you obviously think in the real world, if you've heard of Kinder chocolate, they basically make eggs, and you eat the egg and you get a toy inside, like Kinder Surprise, but this is actually called candy block surprise. So it basically works in like a similar way. You open up the candy block, you eat the egg, but you eat the egg and you find a toy. So you don't sort of snap the egg in half, or I suppose you can if you want. But the main reason to it is you're more supposed to eat the egg and then you're supposed to get the toy inside. Like this one had a toy pumpkin head inside, this one had a cake inside, or sometimes you can get like, you know, some different things inside and stuff like that. Obviously there was the time when Candy Block was doing the golden ticket, where Candy Block would give you the chance to get a tour around the factory, but that's just more or less really the start of Candy Block. Candy Block are going to be doing so much more things. They're definitely going to be placing some vending machines around the area, the new Tesco supermarket. There's obviously one there, high N3K, E7 9 Electronic Monkey. There's obviously one inside of the subway here. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you've joined the world, this candy block machine actually works. So if we read it, 1 gold nugget for candy. Place the gold nugget in here. Collect candy from here. Candy block snacks. So let's get ourselves a gold nugget, because I would really like I'd really like to get myself a candy block, and I've got my friend CJ with me at the moment, so I'm gonna get him a candy block snack as well. So we just place it in here, and there you go. Change it to 2 cookies. So that's another little hint to what some for some like oh, the stream is glitching. Oh, it is? It seems alright to me. I guess just keep an eye on it. But this just basically hints out another idea for Candy Block. So we've got a ton of ideas for Candy Block. So I've been thinking of one, but I'm not sure if I'm going to fully do this one yet. But it's going to basically be like Candy Block Pocket Sweets. So basically, like the advert is going to represent somebody who's in a rush but still wants to enjoy the taste of Candy Block. So what he's saying is like you can put these pocket sweets in your pocket, and then you can enjoy the taste of Candy Block when you're busy at work or something. You can just shove this little mini pocket sweet Candy Block in your mouth and stuff like that, which is obviously another good one. And then there's going to be a Candy Block chocolate chip cookie. So it's basically going to be like a cookie with a Candy Block chocolate sprinkles onto the cookie, and like chocolate flavoured mixed in with the cookie. So that's like another Candy Block. That's like another Candy Block. I'm gonna refresh the stream. Okay, so yeah, so that's just another idea we've got with Candy Block there, which we can also do, which should potentially look quite nice. At Halloween, I'm going to do Candy Block snacks in the shape of pumpkins and things like that. So you can basically like eat Candy Block.
Password to Steam.
Oh, not now.
I've known it.
Oh.
I just went same as your laptop one.
Oh, fair dues. Yeah, so you know, Halloween snacks at Halloween in the shape of pumpkins and things like that. That's going to be good. And I've also got an idea for a little like box of Candy Block pick and mix at a cinema. So I'm going to like represent something. I'm going to represent. Yeah, it's going to represent something along them lines. Yeah, Candy Block surprise. I see. It doesn't work. You'll see. So yeah, I've got a ton of different, you know, Candy Block ideas going like sort of like going in the thing. And I'm also thinking about making an advert for a Candy Block mobile app game where you basically have to go on the hunt for the Candy Block snacks, and basically I think that'll look pretty nice in my personal opinion. And I think with Share Factory, I can make the advert look like you're looking at it on a phone screen. So I'm going to set up like a little world, like I'm going to make a little world for it or something. And then what I'm going to do is do like a little bird's eye view, but make it look sort of, you know, a bit far away so it looks small. And then I'm going to make this little dude running like down this little path and collecting the candy block. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was. Yeah, you've got to like collect the Candy Block snacks, so you know, that sort of thing. So I'm going to really turn Candy Block into a big thing. Also, you can leave your suggestions on anything to do with like Candy Block. We can implement like stuff from the real chocolate world, like stuff what real chocolates do. Can also do stuff what you know. My stream is freezing, so my video almost took
it took 25 hours.
Wow, sweet. So yeah, you can leave your suggestion for some, like, you know, anything really to do with Candy Block. You know, I've got a lot of plans for it in the future, not just in the way of the new snacks they're making, but a lot of you know, yeah, you get the point. And I'm also going to be maybe doing some stuff for some other businesses as well, some other like made up businesses. Like I think I'm going to start doing some adverts for Bake, definitely do some adverts for Bake, improvising like food from the Bake and stuff like that, like new pasties and, you know, like deals on sausage rolls and things like that. Stuff you would sort of get in the Bake. As far as SBSC goes, I still probably might do some adverts for them in the future, but they did kind of go downhill when they stopped selling cars and when Athlete Steve left them and moved to Dig It. I'm also probably going to make some more Dig It adverts in the future, but I think the one at the moment is going to be pretty good.
People are pissed.
Why? Have they had too much to drink? But yeah, as far as SBSC goes, I may do a couple of not SBSC, right, well, I might do for SBSC as well, but for Dig It, I will do some new ones in the future, but the one we've made at the moment is the Century, the sort of deal of a century. Spa, I may do some deals for Spa, but the way a lot of Spa adverts are presented, it's really hard to do in Minecraft, like, because like they sort of like show like cartons of milk, packets of crisps, and mention how they're half price, or mention how they're like going on offer, or, you know, quick get these now, or whatever, Spa deals and stuff like that. So like that's going to be pretty hard to do unless I can like get some images of milk cartons and get some images of get some like screenshots of like loaves of bread or something like that. Then I will happily make an advert for it, but it's really hard to get screenshots. I'll see you later, Electronic. But it's really hard to get screenshots for things like, you know, like bread loaves, because when you click on the image to make it bigger, it usually takes you to a website, and then you can't screenshot the screenshot the loaf of bread without like catching some of the website in itself, and I don't want to get like copyrighted, if you know what I mean. Like I just simply want a picture of a carton of milk, but it doesn't really work that well. So here's the Dig It. this is where the Dig It advert was made. Well, it was made in 2 locations actually. The first one, it was made in this one, where there was basically a little hole about here, and someone was digging, and it was basically representing a guy who was digging with a shovel, and he was getting really tired, and someone was kept telling him to keep digging. He was getting really angry and impatient, and then it would cut, basically it would cut to Athlete Steve over here at the diggers, and he would basically tell you how you should dig with a digger and not a spade. You know, like digging with a digger is going to save you a lot more time if you buy or rent a Dig It digger, and it's just basically representing and meant to be showing that this one person was using a shovel, but Athlete Steve is telling you there to not dig with a shovel and dig with a Dig It digger, because obviously it's going to be a lot less work, and you know, he does it how he does. I'm down here at the Dig It dealership, and I'll actually tell you the backing story behind why Athlete Steve moved to Dig It. So basically what happened is basically SBSC, the story behind it is they stopped selling cars and doing all of the other stuff, which meant that the amount of adverts what Athlete Steve was able to do, they had to cut the adverts down, and basically SBSC kind of ripped him off, and they wouldn't pay him what he thought would be a reasonable amount of money for like what he should be paid, like, because obviously his wage had to get cut down because he wasn't filming as many adverts anymore. He was only doing the trucks, but he thought that they cut it down too much, if you sort of get what I mean. Like, so basically he thought they were being too hard on him, and that they were cutting the wages down too much, so he wasn't getting paid enough. Like, even though he's not doing as many adverts, he was still putting a lot of effort into these adverts, and basically he didn't think that he was getting paid the right amount of money, and then basically he ended up winning the lottery, and SBSC was still being unfair with him, and he basically wanted to retire. He wanted to go and live the fancy life, spend more time with his girlfriend, his wife, and treat his kids and stuff like that. But the reason why he came to Dig It was because basically deep down in his dream and his heart, in Athlete Steve's dream, was to basically film commercials. He just wanted to film commercials for anything really, whether it was like diggers or cars or groceries. He basically wanted to do what they were doing, and basically SBSC, they got a little bit low on they needed somebody to come and do the commercials. So after all this going on, what SBSC had, and how SBSC treated him, because they started not treating him very well. When they dropped his pay down, they started being tough on him, and they basically begged him to come back and do SBSC commercials again. They offered to put the price up, and then Dig It came in and they offered to give him a job doing a lot of Dig It adverts, and they'll put the price up by double. And SBSC didn't really want to put it up anymore, so SBSC lost a losing battle, and Athlete Steve didn't really want to go back there anyway, so he basically went to Dig It, and that's why you see Athlete Steve now working for Dig It adverts instead of SBSC adverts. So whether he makes a return to SBSC adverts or not is going to be like a completely different thing. But I would imagine in the next SBSC commercial, whenever I get round to doing one, I would imagine it'll be a different person in it instead. And SBSC have kind of gone downhill a little bit, as in like they're not as big as they were. Like the story is, the reason why SBSC changed was they basically they went bust, and they if they wanted to keep SBSC, they had to get rid of so much of the SBSC company, and SBSC was originally all about trucks, so they more or less got rid of the cars and the bikes. and when they got rid of the cars and the bikes, they needed to still make a little bit more money, so they opened up the SBSC Ltd, where people go around driving for SBSC and delivering to all different shops and things like that, doing like construction vehicles as well, not really like diggers, but you know, dumper trucks and bin wagons, so stuff like that. And I've got some pretty cool ideas. I've got a pretty cool idea actually. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I've just had a pretty cool idea, and I think it might work out pretty nice. Oh, welcome back. Yeah, I've got an idea, but we're gonna have to see exactly what goes down in Chinatown here at the moment, and exactly how we're going to do this, how we want to do this. I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go a little something like that, 2, 3. Maybe do something like that.
What was actually up with Steve's GTA and Ash? Do you know?
I don't know. So we've got S, B. I'm pretty sure by now you'll guess what I'm doing. Yep, SBSC Ltd have now joined with East Noble Bins. So basically East Noble Bins is basically owned by SBSC now. Instead, like, you still got the original owner, but basically all the SBSC wagons are the SBSC trucks. So basically SBSC Ltd has gone into partnership with sort of like SBSC Ltd in driving for East Noble Bins, and I don't know if I'll do the same for the buses yet or not. I'm not entirely sure, but SBSC will basically be changing to basically East Noble Bins will be joining with SBSC in a partnership with the trucks and the drivers.
So yes, I'm doing this actually.
What?
On ps4.
What?
Creeper City.
Hey, did you see the pictures?
What off?
What I shared of it this morning?
No.
Oh, well, you missed it. Am I in a party? No, I'm not in a party, I'm just in game chat. You can invite me to one if you want though. Now, Creeper City was like the old school days, like. Creeper City was like, God. I used to use obsidian for the road.
Should try remaking the PS3 set, one of the PS3 cities. Ash.
Nah. Creeper City was Creeper City.
Until someone griefed it.
No, the save got deleted.
But no, you deleted it after someone griefed it, didn't you?
No, there was a corruption on the PS3. Oh, why am I in game chat? Because no one was in a party. There was no one to join, so I just...
You was getting removed constantly.
There was just no point joining one, really. Nothing to do in one. There was no one decent on. to join a party too, you know. So I was just waiting until some decent people like you came on, or like Ant or Steve or someone.
Or me.
So yeah.
Actually, no, I can't. I'm sat right here.
Exactly, and I had my friend round as well, so I didn't really see the point. But yeah, so candy block and everything.
Well, we don't tend to know if Steve's on because of how he has this PlayStation set, so he appears offline.
Yeah, I know, but he normally invites me. So, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to make a move soon anyway.
There we go. Invite to a party. Now I'll join because it's a decent person in it.
Yeah, it's Stampy.
The real Stampy.
Not really.
Only the one and only real one. So, here we go. And I'm actually starting to think I might not get another MC out this week.
Why?
Well, basically, I was supposed to be busy on Friday. Okay, and I didn't think I'd maybe get chance to record the MC, so I said I'd record it tomorrow instead, because tomorrow was supposed to be a bit more of a free day where I'm not going to be as busy, but it's supposed to rain on Friday, so basically I'm probably going to be more busier tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to get the MC done, and I'm probably going to be busy on Friday as well now, because we'll be doing some of it tomorrow and then some of it on Friday, which is going to make us which is going to probably make me not get time to do the MC. I still might get time, I hope to get time, but hopefully I do get time to do the MC, because you know, MCing is what I do more than gaming. Well, not more than gaming, but what I enjoy, I have a passion for more than becoming big at gaming. And, you know, I like to get them out each week. And I'm actually...
You're becoming big in gaming went out the window after your last channel got blocked, didn't it?
Yeah, but I didn't even want to become big in gaming then either. If I can do anything with MCing, I will do it with MCing and rapping. Like that's already stated. Like if I ever got to do like gigs or concerts, I would do it.
Gaming would be out the window and you'll be straight doing that.
Yep, pretty much. Like I still enjoy gaming. I think gaming's fun, but
Do you want this shutting down?
Go on. No, just leave it actually.
Shall I just close the top?
Yeah, because I might use a picture if I'm building anything a bit later. But yeah, like basically if anything out of MCing became first on that type.
I'll have to start making a move.
Okay. But yeah, basically if anything would come out of that first, I'll see you later. Then I would basically do something with that first. Before I do anything with gaming, because I'd like getting about and meeting people, and that'd be a cool part of the job. So that'll be something I will do. You know. So yeah, that is the way it goes. But hopefully I get one up, because at the end of the day it doesn't take that long to do an MC. I only really need like 15 minutes at the most, just in case like recordings go wrong. Other than that, I can more or less only need like a few minutes to record it. Then I'm free all day. Like literally all I need is this few minutes, then I'm free all day. and then I don't have to upload it till night, which again, that only takes a matter of a couple of minutes to literally just type in a video title, well, get the video up, type in a title and click upload, then you can just leave it to upload, and then it's out there and on. So at the end of the day, like, you're not even looking at, like, if I do the MC and there's no recordings, what have gone wrong, you're not even looking at 10 minutes really to get the whole thing done. Like, you're sort of looking at like maybe like 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes of sort of like recording it, depending on like how long the MC goes on for, which, you know, it doesn't usually go on any more than that. And then you're only sort of looking at like 2-3 minutes for the uploading, because like I say, you can leave it once you put the title into upload, and then, you know, you can check when it's up a little bit later on. So I don't even need, like, I probably don't even need 15 minutes to upload it. Probably the only thing I'll need is, like, you know, about 7 to 8 minutes at the most out of the whole day, and that won't be at once. It'll only be like 3 minutes in like the morning, and then like a couple of minutes at night, which I won't be doing anything at night anyway. But I still might record it tomorrow if I get time, because it might be a bit easier than doing it on Friday, if you get what I mean. Like, then Friday, all I've got to do is just upload it. I sort of have an idea. I've got a few songs in mind what I may use, so whether I decide to use them or not, it'll be like another thing. Well, I put out a status basically saying like for a rap or comment for an MC, and to be honest, I wish I'd put like for an MC and comment for a rap, you know. But otherwise it looks like I'm gonna have to be maybe doing like a rap instead of an MC, like doing like another rap, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do just yet. We'll see. So